ongoing doing. I'm ongoing. It's a kind of ongoing that. But when say when at tomorrow night 7 p.m. I'll be studying English, which means at 7 p.m. just start time. Is that right?
Yeah, you definitely got the idea now. When you say, for example, tomorrow at 7 p.m., I'll be studying English, you're basically saying that at that exact time in the future, you'll already be in the process of studying. It shows that the action is ongoing at that moment. On the other hand, if you just said, I will start studying English at 7 p.m., that would mean you begin at 7. But by using I'll be studying, you're saying that when the clock hits 7, you're already in the middle of it. So you've got it perfectly.
Okay. So just make more examples. Thank you uh, about the future continuous and the future what's that? Just future just simple future.
Absolutely. Let's do a quick side by side. So for the future continuous, you might say, tomorrow at 3 p.m., I'll be working on my project. That means at 3 p.m. tomorrow, you'll be in the middle of working on it. For the simple future, you could say, I will start working on my project at 3 p.m. tomorrow, which just means you'll begin at that time. So the future continuous is focusing on the ongoing action at a certain point, while the simple future is just about when something will start or happen.
Okay, so tomorrow night I'll be playing. I'll be I'll okay. So I just had arrangement with my colleague. We're gonna be playing mobile game in 7 p.m. tonight, and about the percent about the simple features like we'll be playing mobile game in 7 p.m. at 7 p.m. So right, just like yeah, just how me to correctly.
Yeah, you're totally on the right track. So for the future continuous, you'd say something like, tonight at 7 p.m., we'll be playing a mobile game, meaning at that exact time, you'll be in the middle of playing it. And for the simple future, you'd say, we will play a mobile game at 7 p.m., which just states the plan that that's when you're going to start playing. So you've got both forms down correctly. Nice job.
It's kind of like a future continuous and future per just future simple future. It's kind of like a you're already in the process and you are just started. You're gonna start it on that time, right?
Yeah, you summed it up perfectly. Future continuous is basically saying that at that future time, you'll already be in the middle of the action. And the simple future is more about just saying when you're going to start or when something will happen. So you've definitely got the idea. Okay, job.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Past, present, and future tenses. The past, the present, and future are the central divisions of the time in English, right? Divisions, yeah, is that correct?
Yeah, you're absolutely on the right track. Basically, past, present, and future tenses are like the three big divisions of time in English. So you've got it right. We use them to talk.
Yeah, let's go ahead. So the past, the present, and future are the central divisions of the what's the meaning of divisions of time in English?
In English. So the past, present, and future just help us split up when something happens. You're totally on the mark with that.
No, I mean the word DIV divisions. Division.
Oh, I see what you mean. You're asking about the pronunciation of the word divisions. So it's pronounced kind of like divisions. The stress is on that second syllable, vis. And yep, that's how you say it.
What does that mean? Division.
Sure. So the word division basically means splitting something into parts or sections. So when we talk about divisions of time, we just mean breaking time into categories like past, present, and future. But yeah, division just means any kind of separation into parts.
Okay, let's go ahead. Divisions and yeah, let's go ahead. So the past, the present, and future are the central divisions of time in English. The present represents actions happening now. while the past represents action that happened earlier, and the future describes actions will happen later, right?
Exactly. That's spot on. So the present tense is all about what's happening right now. The past tense is for things that already happened, and the future tense is for what's going to happen later on. Those are definitely the main divisions of time in English, and you've got them down perfectly.
Yeah, let's go to the simple tense. The simple tense is a grammatical aspect that refers to normal forms of the past, present, and future. Tenses, nothing fancy, unlike the other aspects. It doesn't add any new information. True to this name, simple tenses are the easiest to form and have the fewest rules, right?
Yeah, that's right. The simple tense is really the most straightforward form. It's just the basic way of talking about the past, present, or future without any extra layers of complexity. So you're totally right. It's kind of the easiest to follow, and it's just the no frills version of the tenses. You got it.
Oh yeah, that's good. So could you just say repeat after me what I just said, that paragraph.
Absolutely, I can do that. So basically, what you said is the simple tense is a grammatical aspect that refers to the normy forms of the past, present, and future tenses. It's nothing fancy, and unlike other aspects, it doesn't add any extra information. That's why it's called the simple tense. It's the easiest to form and has the fewest rules. So there you go.
That's good. Thank you. Let's go ahead. Then perfect tense. The definition. I'm sorry. The definition of the perfect tense is a little more complicated. It's used for actions that related to the other points in time earlier, completed, or ongoing. For example, in a sentence, I have played soccer since I was a child. The perfect tenses indicates that an action occurred continuously in the past and still happens in the present by contrast. In a sentence, I played soccer when I was a kid. Once a kid. When I was a child, the simple past tense indicates that the action occurred only in the past and has no relation relation to the person. What's the meaning?
Yeah, you've got it. So basically, the perfect tense is a bit more nuanced. It's used when an action has some connection to another point in time. Like when you say, I have played soccer since I was a child, it means you started in the past and you're still doing it now. On the other hand, if you just say, I played soccer when I was a child, that's simple past and it just means it happened back then and it's not connected to now. So you're absolutely right. And that's a perfect explanation.
Okay, so I was wondering about this. I'm gonna make it. I have been studying English since I was a kid. So that is I was wondering, this is a this is a perfect. What is that?
Yeah, exactly. So when you say, I have been studying English since I was a kid, that's actually the present perfect continuous tense. It's a form of the perfect tense because it shows that you started studying in the past and you're still doing it now. So, yep, you've got it. That's a perfect continuous example, and it's definitely part of the perfect tense family.
So if I use like the just perfect past, it's like I started English when I was a kid, which means I'm not doing it right now. Just like the past, I'm doing the past, right?
Yeah, exactly. So if you said something like, I had been studying English when I was a kid, that would be the past perfect continuous. And yeah, that means you were doing it back then, but it's not something you're still doing now. So you got it right. The past perfect or the past perfect continuous just puts it all in the past and shows it's not continuing now. Perfect understanding.
Okay, I got you. That's good. Yeah, it's kind of confusing, but it's cool. It's kind of fun. The perfect tenses use conjugate A-T-I-O-N, what's that?
Yeah, absolutely. It can feel a bit confusing, but it's definitely fun once you get the hang of it. And yep, conjugation basically just means changing the form of a verb to match the tense or the subject. So when we talk about perfect tenses, we're just conjugating verbs in a certain way to show that relationship in time. So you're spot on.
It's conjugation. It's what's meaning conjugation?
Yeah, so conjugation is basically just a fancy way of saying how we change the form of a verb to fit the subject or the tense. So, for example, we say I am, but you are. That's conjugation at work. It's just how verbs get adjusted depending on who's doing the action and when it's happening. So that's all it means.
Okay, thank you. That's good. That's good. So continued tense, we use continued tense, also known as the progressive tenses for ongoing actions or actions that happen a while before completion. Completion, right? Completion.
Yep, you got it. So the continuous tense or progressive tense is really just used to talk about actions that are ongoing or in progress at a certain time. Like you said, it's for things that are happening right now or were happening in a certain moment and aren't finished yet. So yeah, you totally got that down.
Oh, okay. I got to kind of talk to you later because I'm kind of tired. I need to take a rest.
Absolutely, no problem at all. It was really great chatting and going through all these tenses with you. Definitely take a good rest and we can pick up whenever you feel like chatting again.
Yes.
Have a good break.